Darren Till attended UFC London and cornered his longtime teammate Tom Aspinall, who got the victory over Alexander Volkov via straight armbar. After the victory, Darren joined Aspinall on top of the cage to celebrate alongside him. Meanwhile, Israel Adesanya was recording a live reaction to the event from his home and felt that Darren was taken away from Aspinall's moment.
Wow. Oh, sit down, Darren. It's not your moment. Get the fuck off.
He's not won in a while. Let him enjoy it. Hella hot.
Darren saw Israel's reaction and jumped on IG and posted, "Israel, you idiot. Tom asked me to get on the cage with him. Keep looking down on me for my losses, brother. It's all good. I'll be here one day. You watch. You haven't looked the best either in your last few fights. Stay off the cocaine. It's not healthy for fighters." Ben Askren was a fan of Colby Covington's call-out of Dustin Poirier after defeating Jorge Masvidal at UFC 272. Askren felt that Colby would win easily and would be facing a big name in Dustin. Askren told Ariel on the MMA Hour, "Great call-out, because it's a fight that obviously from in the gym, he probably knows he's really likely to win. Poirier is probably a top 10 name in the UFC at this point given the fact that he's beaten McGregor twice. So huge name, easy win. You can't ask for anything better than that, right? If Dustin loses, he kinda looks like a chicken. Colby also can't call anyone out above him because he's had 2 shots at Marty, so it's gonna take him a while to get that shot. Dana said he can get that shot again, but it's gonna take a little bit. It's not gonna happen right away. So it's like, who else are you gonna call out? Big attention, easy win, that's what you want. Neither Chimaev or Burns yet is as popular as Poirier. It's also really risky. Burns is good, so if Chimaev beats Burns, he's really good too. I think Covington went the right way with that one. After Ilia Topuria's devastating KO victory over Jai Herbert, he immediately got on the mic and called out Paddy Pimblett. As I covered in previous videos, the two were involved in an altercation after Paddy had some poor things to say about Georgians, losing the war to Russians that left Ilia with a deep resentment towards Paddy. Ilia was interviewed backstage after the event and asked if Paddy was on his mind the entire time, and if it was really a fight he still wanted. He said, "Yeah, of course, I really want him. Win, lose, or draw, doesn't matter. I want to fight him next. I really want to kick his ass. I felt this way the first time he texted about Georgians and my country. Since he texted that, I want her to take his head off. I think he's a bitch, that's all." Ilia went on to say that he wanted to stay active and come back in June or July. He said he planned to go back down to the featherweight division unless if it were a fight versus Paddy where he would take that fight at any weight class. Paddy Pimblett defeated Kazula Vargas via rear naked choke in the first round. Soon after, he jumped on the mic and was asked about Ilia Topuria. Paddy brushed Ilia off and focused his attention on Facebook's Mark Zuckerberg and how much of a bully he is for shutting down his social media accounts. In the post-fight press conference, he addressed Topuria's KO victory, but then brushed off a match between the two again.
Give him his due, lad. It was a good knockout. It was a very good knockout, especially after taking that head kick in the first round. But if I hit him with that head kick, lad, I finish him. But as I say, he's just hand sanitizer boy to me. A lion doesn't concern themselves with the opinions of sheep. Everyone wants to fight me. Everyone wants to hang on my coattails. Know what I mean? No one knew who Ilia Topuria was. Well, no one knew who hand sanitizer boy was until he tried to start an altercation with me. No one knew who he was. I'm the draw. Everyone wants to fight me.
Paul Craig won via triangle choke versus Nikita Krylov at UFC London and called out Anthony Smith in his post-fight speech. Anthony Smith quickly responded and said, "Ankalaev, Craig, whoever. The answer is yes. Always yes. It's not me that you have to convince." And finally, 21-year-old Muhammed Mokaev had a successful 58-second UFC debut with a first-round guillotine choke submission over Cody Durden. Muhammad stated that he's on pace to become the youngest UFC champion. Well, ex-UFC fighter Stefan Struve felt compelled to share a small encounter he had with Muhammad as a youngster and said, "Approximately 5 years ago, after I won my fight in Manchester, a 16-year-old kid asked me for a pick and went for a single leg. He told me he would be in the UFC in a couple of years. He wasn't the first to tell me this, but he's one of the first to make these words come true. Last Saturday, I got to interview him after his first super impressive win. Congrats, Muhammad. Looking forward to seeing you compete again soon. Hashtag the future." As always, guys, if you liked the video, make sure to hit that like button for me. If you're new, subscribe and hit that notification bell to stay up to date. Thanks for watching.